All right. All right, guys. Hey, it's Fern. And you probably saw in the email that we sent out on Sunday that this is one of the things that we're going to start doing on a monthly basis. And just in an effort to communicate a little bit better with you guys, we are going to start doing this at the beginning of the month, every month. We've got kind of a broad lay of the land of the programming so you have an idea of what are some of the things that are coming up throughout the month. I'm not going to give you day by day kind of account of each workout that we're going to have. We're going to give you kind of a broad stroke of each week, kind of what to expect, where the focuses are going to be, so that you can kind of start optimizing your prep and your recovery for those weeks. So this month, right out of the gate, ton of testing this month, right? So if you guys remember last year, we went through, I don't remember what month it was, but we did a month of kind of baseline testing of some different workouts. A lot of those are coming back up this month. So we're going to walk through a little bit of that, and I'll give you guys kind of a broad stroke of some of the stuff to expect in May. So week one, heavy on the ollie work. So today or Monday, which you guys have already had, was just a lot of midline stuff. So ring dips and a lot of running. And then we're going to do a heavy 3-position snatch. We're also going to do a 1 rep max clean and jerk on that first week as well. And then if you guys don't remember, there is a test that we did, which was FMS, just super heavy on the shoulders. Just a lot of handstand push-up thruster work on that day. So that's coming up in week 1 too. So week 1, pretty heavy on the ollie stuff. 3-position snatch, heavy 1 rep max clean and jerk, and pretty good dose of shoulder work as well between Monday when we had the ring dips and then a lot of handstand push-ups later in the week. Week two, we're going to bang up the legs a little bit. There's a lunge, barbell lunge, and back squat day in there. There's an overhead squat, a heavy overhead squat that week as well as a 5K row, and then a heavy or just a regular Amanda if you haven't done that. So that's also a squat. So there's some snatch and some muscle ups coming up later in the week during week 2. Week 3, kind of the focus there is pulling. So there is, let's see. Yeah, so there's heavy deads, 1 rep max back squat. So a lot of pulling from the floor, and then what else? Lateral jumps, deadlift ladder that week as well. Some squat cleans and kettlebell swings in week 3 as well. And there's a 1 rep max, or there's a max push-up test in there as well. So week 3, there is some squatting in there, but primarily a lot of pulling from the floor. So heavy 5, we're going to do a deadlift ladder as well, some pulling from the floor, kettlebell swings, and then a little bit of squatting in there as well as some interval rowing in there to work on some pacing. So that is week 3. Week 4 is just, I don't want to say kitchen sink, but we are going to have another test in there. If you guys don't remember Chewbacca, we're going to do Chewbacca again. It's a 1,000-meter row, 50 wall balls, 50 box jumps, 50 ring dips, 50 kettlebell swings, 50 med ball cleans. Now you probably remember because the med ball cleans are terrible. And then finishing again with a 1,000-meter row. There's also a heavy front squat that week. There is, what else? Some pistols in there. Dumbbell lunge. So chest to bar pull-ups that week as well. And at the end of the week, we'll have the opportunity to do a little, some more barbell work. So knees to elbows, thrusters, bar muscle up, dumbbell snatch. So really good spread of things. Nothing is going to get left out in week 4, but you'll be pretty prepped with all of the testing coming up throughout the month to hit that. And then week 5 in May is pretty short. It's just a couple days long. But we're going to be doing a little bit different version of a deadlift test. I'll be working on some pausing at the top for the deadlift, 3s, 2s, 1s. And then we're going to have a run day in week 5. So we're going to work on some sprint intervals on the 5th They're in the 5th week, and then I think we had this one too, fitness test number 9, so pain optional. It's 12-minute EMOM, 3 front squats, heavy weight, 225, and then and then muscle ups for the remaining of the minute, and your score is muscle up. So again, just wanted to give you guys a broad stroke of the month, kind of give you an idea of what's coming up, so what you can get prepared for. So remember, week 1, pretty heavy on the ollie stuff. Week 2, get your compression pants ready. Make sure you're stretching a lot, getting the legs ready for all of that work that's going to happen in week 2. Week 3, make sure you're stretching a lot throughout the week to get your posterior chain ready to go. If you need to come in and do some prep work for that prior to coming in that week, because it's a lot of pulling from the floor, just a lot of posterior stuff in general. And then week 4, it's just a really good week as far as I'm concerned, as far as like just good broad programming. Week 4, a lot of fun stuff, but a lot of good stuff mixed in here. So there's Amanda. I think that's the only kind of named workout for the month. Amanda, Chewbacca. I'm trying to think of what else. I didn't see any other ones in there that I can remember. But all in all, May is a good month. Like, May is going to have a lot of good tests, a lot of good opportunities for the PR. It's going to show you guys all the work you've been putting in, and I foresee a lot of PRs in May, just because you guys have been putting hay in the barn. We're going to test that stuff this month, and should be an awesome month. So if you guys like this, please let us know. We do plan on continuing to do this. Again, we just want to communicate with you better so that you guys can get excited about the programming every month, but also to give you a little bit more lay of the land as far as what's coming up, how to prep yourself. I do want to emphasize this, though. We're not doing this so that you can switch up the programming and do it in whatever order that you want. We're doing it to give you an idea, but don't start saying like, oh, we're going to do Amanda, I'm going to do this on the day that I want to do it. Do it when it's programmed, and then everything will work out just fine. So, hope you like this stuff, guys. Be on the lookout for more videos throughout the month. And, oh yeah, if you have stuff in the cubbies out in the gym, take it out. That stuff's going away. We're going to be rearranging that this week, so I'm giving you guys till Thursday to empty those. We're probably going to start rearranging Wednesday. We'll hold on to the stuff through Thursday, but that cubby's not going to stay out there that long. So we'll throw all that stuff in the lost and found bin, and then we'll give you the end of the week to claim it. If you don't claim it, we're going to throw it out. We're going to give it away, find it a good home. So let's have a good May. Super excited about the month. The programming looks really, really good this month, and should be good. And the weather's going to start to get good too. So get warm up a little bit, work some sweat. All right, see you guys.